Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves! Hey, check that, street, go!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
70, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 36. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Right there, hurt.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll look to throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and 3rd and 8 now. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hurt. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Here now, 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll get it inside the 35. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum, because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a throw here to his running back. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 27 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Running free at the 45. And finally brought down at the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
70.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Hey, smash Bronco!
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
On the ball, on the ball!
Draw play. It's Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd and 14. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ready, ready! Tempo, 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 Jack, Bobcat, Jack, Bobcat! Hey!
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll audible to something else.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up 4th.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal, so instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now the ball comes loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that'll be caught.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes it 21-8. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Pass the streak. Pass the streak.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check mash.
The handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to
strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And now the rookie's free. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Set to kick off.
Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Steelers 23.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This, the second meeting of these 2 teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out right at the 25. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500,
come on.
what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Street. Check. Panther Street. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Wiggles free. Caleb Farley there on the tackle. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's good. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Looking to throw.
Nolan Smith
Drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Panther 11, Panther 11, alert, alert.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Nolan Smith
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, Smash. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
There he goes, right side.
He's on his way.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say.